let your struggles define who you are. Don't let your struggles define who you are because you only lose your happiness even more. So, from since childhood, we probably noticed that there's so many, such as how before everyone wears snapbacks and now people are more comfortable with. People used to obsess over the Beatles in one direction, gradually moved on to BTS. There's a lot of things that change in our life, just like how people come and go. However, your identity and your passion shouldn't be the things that change. The things that change should be your negative attitude towards life and the way you negatively perceive through things. When I was young, about fifth grade, I definitely struggled through a lot, and I went online to search for quotes because I felt that no one really understands me except for these people on the internet. What? Because I felt that nobody understands me except for the people on the internet. So every day my daily routine was go back home from school, look for things online, and then just start drawing over random things. So one of those days, I was flipping through those really famous keep calm and do this, keep calm and do this quotes, until I realized every quote is the same but with a different background. Obviously, this is not a deep thing, but it's a rather annoying thing considering I was at a phase where everything just bugged me. So I made my own quotes, and I decorated a little bits of my room with it. I decorated the back of my wall. I put some quotes in my notebook randomly, and I felt that I was able to understand myself, not just people from the internet understanding me. And I started to regain my identity and know what I like, what I dislike. And maybe that's a secret life. Maybe what you need to do is that you have to find your goal and you have to design your way into it. Because that's how I believe it turned out. And a few weeks ago, a few months ago maybe, there was a booth going on in my school and I had to design one set of clothes. I was rather enthusiastic about it because, like in my childhood, designing has helped me a lot. So I thought that, wow, this is pretty fun and easy. However, when I actually started to design, I've noticed designing a skirt is one of the hardest things I've ever done. I can't think of a design. I made a shirt, I made it really nice, but the skirt is like a mystery to me. Soon time was ticking and the deadline was approaching, so I just wrote the word censored on it because I felt that just like a censored image, nobody cares what's hiding, except they just want to know what's hiding for the thrill of knowing. And I've got a lot of comments on it like, oh, you ruined your skirt, it was so beautiful, why'd you write censored? No one really knew what's the hidden meaning. And I somewhat felt proud that I'm the only smart guy here. I'm the only one who could decipher the meaning of my skirt. And when I think about it, I use a lot of white in my design, so does white have something to do with me, or is it just like a normal color? So I research about it, and I find out that people who like white are very pure, innocent, playful, and joyful throughout their life. And asking my friends, I asked, what are your favorite colors? She responded to me she loves red, and I could really tell. Her phone case, her iPad case, the color of her character's hair, everything's red. So, researching about it, I find out people who like color red are really bold, strong, powerful, and they're very passionate. Of course, she was a new student, so I wasn't too sure if she's passionate. So I asked her, what is your passion? And she responded to me, she likes the piano. And bingo, this is it. Because designing, whatever you design, there's a meaning behind it. For example, if I design a chair and I make it purple, then that must mean that I'm very emotional and I tend to overthink a lot. Your designs can give you an idea of who you are. It's just like, you don't even need to think about yourself when you're drawing, right? Because it happens to me that when I draw, I pick up a pencil and I draw what comes in my mind. And little did I know that whatever I draw has a really deep meaning behind it. Sometimes I like to design really random things like my phone case. I like to put stickers on it, put photo cards, I like to change around my wallpaper. Do you guys also design your own phone case? Do you guys also design little things in your life? If I saw your phone lying around, would I know it's yours? Does, does it have a sense of your identity in it, or are you just stealing work of others? Here's an example of room decoration. I often thought about, should I change my desk? Should I make it better? And I found this picture. It's pretty neat. It's a very clean desk with no books on it. So, wouldn't this be nice to study on? And I tried to design somewhat similar to this, but I couldn't, since I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have this. I don't have half of the things in this picture. And I think that when you're designing something, you have to use materials that you actually have. So I think that I shouldn't be designing this. No, I cannot design this. I have to do something within my own capability. And, designing isn't really just about what you think you like. Designing can also be about how others will start noticing you. If you design everything black, then I could walk up to you and say, hey, are you kind of sad lately? If you design everything so colorful, then I would be like, wow, this is a pretty design. And I'd ask, did you do something fun lately? Because people who use colorful designs tend to have a lot of emotions in their life. And I might be wondering, what are the positive emotions? Designing can be like therapy. It often brought me up when things were hard. A few months ago, I had a fallout with my friends, and we cut off ties. Naturally, I felt sad, because I've been with them for so long, and look what has happened. We just fell down the drain. But, you can't just stick over and obsess over things that will have no more impact on you. So I got up and once again picked up my sketch pad. I asked my friend, what do you think of me right now? Do you think I'm sad or happy? She said I look like this. Feeling sad over something, useless. And I changed my personality. I started to have a stronger approach and not care about what others think of me. And this is how it turned out. It was still quite funny. She says that now I'm a stronger person, I'm able to hold my emotions in, I don't let things, I don't share my things to others now. This isn't really the identity I want. I want to seem like someone who is bold, and once you approach me, you won't regret it. So I asked her again, what do you think of me now? And she says, this is what she thinks of me now. She thinks I'm sitting around waiting for someone to approach me. For some reason, I just smiled. I said, that's who I want to be. And now I'm slowly working on it. I've started to not approach people, and if they want to approach me, they can. Because I don't want to seem like someone who sticks around just because they have no other option. Designing has helped me realize that I'm a strong person. I don't need to be this guy. I don't need to be the one approaching the person first when I could wait for others to approach me. Because that's what I want in life. I'm not a strong person, actually. I do wait for opportunities to come to me, but I do know that when opportunities come to me, I will take it. I have designed a new life for myself. I started to be a better friend. When my friend is sad, I'm always there for her. I keep my friendship strong, and I'm the one who is in charge of all the crazy things. I used to be a sad person, but now I feel like I'm the happiest girl on earth. Because you own your design, and you own your life, so you should proudly accept your identity. Thank you.